Hello, my name is Nancy Logan and my speeches today are Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare and Anna from The Angry Brigade by James Graham. I give permission for LAMDA to view my self-tape for audition purposes. I know, okay? That I'm enough on my own without you. And I don't want to possess you to give my life meaning or my self-esteem, but I just think, actually, that there is a sort of loveliness and brilliantness sometimes to knowing there's someone else in the world that thinks of you and only you in a certain way, and you think of them and only them in a certain way, and it's something beautiful that you share, and part of that beauty is that it's only you two that share it. And when things are tough for you, or tough for them, or happy for you, or happy for them, that by having that someone, that happiness is sort of multiplied by being shared, and that toughness is halved by being shared. And I don't mean that in like a Valentine's card way. I just mean that outside of the horror that is normal relationships with the house and the car and the routine, that in there somewhere messy and hidden as it is something possibly real and wonderful. And if I was going to have that real thing, I'd be really chuffed if it was with you. How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, but I'm heartburned an hour after. He an excellent man, that were made just in the midway between him and Benedick. One is too like an image and says nothing. The other is too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling. With a good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man would win any woman in the world. If he could get her goodwill. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woolen. He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I'm not for him. Therefore, I will even take sixpence in earnest of the bearwood, and lead his apes into hell. And there the devil will meet me, like an old cuckold with horns on his head, and say, get you to heaven, Beatrice. Get you to heaven. Here is no place for you maids. And so I deliver up my apes and away to St. Peter for the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and we live as merry as the day is long. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a piece of valiant dust, to make account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hold it a sin to match in my kindred. For hear me, hero, wooing, wedding, and repenting is, as a Scotch jig, a measure and a syncopace. The first is hot and hasty, like a Scotch jig, full as fantastical. The wedding, mannerly, modest as a measure, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs falls faster and faster into the syncopace until he sink into his grave. I have a good eye, uncle. I know a church by daylight.